students, right, through online meetings and everything. And exactly what 02 University does.
In every classroom, whether at a school, college, or university, each student learns at a different pace, while teachers run democratically.
India. I am Director of FinTech Program at SPGen and I head research at Varanium NextGen. So as we all know, right, so typically what happens is that in general, classroom education is what everyone seeks. But after that, typically it becomes very difficult for people to learn in a customized manner and adaptive manner, and that's where the software like VidyaAl comes into picture. Adaptive learning is going to be the future because AI can personalize the learning for the student. Student can learn based on the style that they prefer, whether it is visual learning style or audio learning style. It depends on how they prefer it. And based on that, whenever we look at the overall learning journey, so people who understand certain things slowly can go at their own pace, and people who can be fast learner can quickly catch up and go ahead with the advanced learning concepts. And this is going to change the way people look at the education in future. We have in 2030, for example, by that we will have people with the personalized tutor for everyone, and with audio visual and with the content that we have today, right? That contextualizing the content is going to be very critical, and that is where I believe VidyaAl can really shine.
AI से नई क्रांति आएगी एजुकेशन को फील्ड को लेकर.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because what happens is that specifically in education, when we look at, right, so far we are learning from books, we are learning, let's say, online, but the content is everywhere. But how to contextualize that content, how to make sure that the content is something which you can consume whenever you want it and at the right place and right time. That is where the AI will bring the revolution.
Hello friends, I am Rohit Sharma, Director of Engineering in Nearby Technologies. जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं, शिक्षा और ज्ञान सर्वत्र बिखरा पड़ा है, सब जगह उपलब्ध है, पर उसको एक जगह समेट के लाना और उसको जो चाहने वाले हैं, उसके जो विद्यार्थी हैं, जो उनके लिए एक जगह पे अवेलेबल कराना, ये एक बहुत बड़ी मेहमूद टास्क है, बहुत बड़े एफर्ट्स लगेंगे इसके लिए. बट आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस वो क्रांति पिछले कुछ वर्षों में लेकर आ रहा है, और जिसके जो नए नए आविष्कार हो रहे हैं उसके द्वारा इस तरह का जो ज्ञान सब जगह बिखरा पड़ा है उसको एक जगह लाना और उसको एक जगह एकत्रित करके और सारे विद्यार्थियों में जो उसके इच्छुक हैं, जो उसके लिए उत्साहित हैं, उनके लिए उपलब्ध कराना एक बहुत बड़ी टास्क थी, जिसको आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस बहुत जल्दी उपलब्ध कराने वाला है. जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के थ्रू बहुत बड़े बड़े सर्वर लगाकर और लैंग्वेज लर्निंग मॉडल्स लगाकर इस इतनी बड़ी टास्क को बड़ी आसानी से सारे ज्ञान को एक जगह उपलब्ध कराया जा सकता है, और उसको इवन हर विद्यार्थी की आवश्यकता के अनुसार ऑप्टिमाइज़ किया जा सकता है, इंडिविजुअलाइज किया जा सकता है. तो इस तरह से आप देख पाएंगे कि विद्या एआई के लॉन्च के साथ भारत में और तमाम विश्व में जो भी विद्यार्थी शिक्षा पाने के लिए उत्साहित हैं, इच्छुक हैं, वो विद्या एआई का यूज़ करके एक ही जगह पर सारा कंटेंट अपनी इंडिविजुअल आवश्यकता के अनुसार एक जगह ही उपलब्ध कर सकते हैं और उसका वांछित फ़ायदा अपने जीवन में, अपने करियर को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए ले सकते हैं. तो यही मेरा इस समय
राधे राधे. आई एम अनादि कपूर. आई एम फर्स्ट ईयर स्टूडेंट एट कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियरिंग. ई समिट एक समिट होता है जहाँ पे सब तरीके के लोग आते हैं. आप नेटवर्किंग कर सकते हैं, यहाँ पे आप लोगों से मिल सकते हैं, आप इंडस्ट्री लीडर्स के साथ इंटरेक्ट करके उनके एक्सपीरियंस से बहुत कुछ सीख सकते हैं. अभी हम विद्या एआई का स्टार्टअप लॉन्च हो रहा है, हम वहाँ पर आए हुए हैं. विद्या एआई बेसिकली क्या करते हैं ना, बहुत पर्सनलाइज वे पे आपको पढ़ाई क्या पढ़ना है, आपको कौन से क्वेश्चंस करने हैं, वो आपको करके देता है. आपने क्लास में देख लिया, पढ़ लिया क्या टीचर ने डिलीवर करा है, बट उसके आगे जो आपकी जर्नी होगी, आपको क्या क्वेश्चंस लगाने, आपको कैसे आगे फॉरवर्ड बढ़ना है उस चैप्टर को लेके, विद्या उसी को सॉर्ट करता है पर्सनलाइज वे में एआई के थ्रू एलएलएम मॉडल्स पे. तो मैं ये मानता हूँ कि बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है. इससे हम काफ़ी सारे बच्चों को, स्टूडेंट्स की लाइफ में इम्पैक्ट ला पाएंगे. उनकी जो लर्निंग होगी वो और स्ट्रक्चर्ड हो पाएगी और टारगेट हो पाएगी. इससे प्रॉफिट क्या होगा ना कि हमारा टाइम भी बचेगा, प्लस हमें पता होगा हमें क्या पढ़ना है, और ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट में कंट्री की बहुत ज़्यादा कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन करेगा.
मैं क्या बताऊँ, मैं एक कॉर्पोरेट प्रोफेशनल रहा हूँ. 25 साल तक भारतीय और विदेशी कंपनियों को लीड किया है, एक्स्टैब्लिश किया है इंडिया में, और पिछले 4 सालों से मैं शक्ति लिखा वेंचर्स भी चला रहा हूँ, जिसमें मैं स्टार्टअप्स पे इन्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ. जितनी इमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज़ हैं उनमें इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं हम. इस वक्त जो हम फोरम में हैं आज, ई समिट 2025 इन IIT बॉम्बे, ये फोरम में एआई का जो सबसे सब्जेक्ट है डिसरप्टिव, पूरे वर्ल्ड को डिसरप्ट कर रहा है इस वक्त। तो एआई अगर आप देखें, एआई की शुरुआत हुई थी जनरेटिव एआई से, अभी एजेंटिक एआई में आ गए हैं और फ्यूचर में फ्यूचर एआई आ रहा है विच इज़ सब कुछ वो ऑटोनॉमस की तरफ लेके जाएगा। तो इस दिशा में विद्या एआई को हम समझने आए कि विद्या एआई कैसे एजुकेशन को ट्रांसफॉर्म करेगा, क्योंकि मेरा एनईपी पॉलिसी बनते वक्त काफ़ी बड़ा योगदान रहा है भारत सरकार के साथ। मैंने काफ़ी बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज़ में रहा हूँ, एजुकेशन ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन में रहा हूँ, इसलिए आज मैं सुनने और समझने भी आया हूँ कि विद्या एआई कैसे इसको ट्रांसफॉर्म करेगा। और हम सब जानते हैं जिस वक्त ये बात हो रही है कि एआई में डिस्ट्रप्शन हम पूरी दुनिया में देख रहे हैं। आपको अमेरिका का पता चला होगा 4 दिन पहले क्या हालत हो गई ओपन एआई की और एनवीडिया की, छोटे से बदलाव से, डीप सी के, चाइना के इम्पैक्ट से। तो हम भी सुनने के लिए आए हैं कि विद्या एआई इस तरह का कुछ एजुकेशन में बदलाव लाएगा। मैं अपग्रेड के साथ भी एसोसिएटेड रहा हूँ, जो एजुकेशन में आज भारतीय यूनिकॉर्न है, बिकॉज दैट इज़ माई रोल विच इज़ वॉट शक्तिलिखा वेंचर्स डज, सपोर्ट्स बिल्ड इंडियन ग्लोबल ब्रांड्स। तो एजुकेशन एक ऐसा सेक्टर है जहाँ हमारे बच्चे बाहर जा रहे हैं। अब मेरी तो आशा ये है कि विद्या एआई ऐसा टूल बन जाए कि बाहर पलायन की जगह हम अपने बच्चों को यहीं सिखा सकें और वर्ल्ड की बेस्ट शिक्षा दे सकें, जो भारत सरकार की भी एम्बिशन रही है नालंदा यूनिवर्सिटी को वापस रिवाइव किया जाए, तो उस तरह के स्वरूप में आए। अब आगे जब लॉन्च होगा तो हमको पता चलेगा, हम सब वेट कर रहे हैं विद्या एआई के लॉन्च के लिए।
Professor Ujjwal Kumar Chaudhary. I've been an educator all along and setting up a new institute now in Bombay. I've been former Dean of Symbiosis, Amity, Washington University's Vice President and all that. Today I'm here for the launch of Vidya AI. I'm very happy that while artificial intelligence is taking the world by the horns, an Indian firm along with incubation support here at IIT is coming up with Vidya AI. If it leads to personalization of education for the urban children and increasing the access to education of the rural children, it will really serve the purpose. COVID has shown that 75% of 28 crores of Indian students had gone out of education virtually for almost 2 years. So this sort of a revolution is necessary, where integration of digital and the artificial intelligence makes education of high quality, personalized and accessible, and alongside even cheap, manageable, within the reach of the common child, of the common family.
I am a director at the Rahul Education. We are having a 57+ institution and catering 70,000 students in India. So that is my one specific mission in India, to just create a startup and entrepreneurship ecosystem in India, onto the same mission what the government is supposed to propose under the Utpal Innovation Mission. As we are gathered here to just one of the launch into the artificial intelligence. So currently in this scenario, I will like to attract the attention that this is one of the initiative by the government and also by the government support, where the AI companies are rolling out. Because in Indian education system, where the world is having a gross enrollment ratio around the 55% in the USA, and India is by having a lot of support, till 28% they are getting a 27 to 28%. Still we are lagging from 73%. There is no students are going to the universities, and out of the 28%, if you can see how many are taking covering their degree courses, so then again it will be fall down to 10%. Only 10% is students who are taking UG courses and going to the PG courses. So artificial intelligence is one of the pillar who are creating a bridge between the students and the colleges. By this way, the students' gross enrollment ratio will be increased, and a student having so many options to read from the home. So I'm again giving a good luck to the Chakraborty ji on the VidyaAl launch. Thank you.
I'm Sujata Dev, and I'm an economist, a researcher, and I have also authored the official biography of Mohammad Rafi, the Mohammad Rafi, Golden Voice of the Silver Screen. And my next book would be a book on acid attack survivors, which is on the anvil. it's nice meeting you all, and I really support AI as a movement. And today, AI is not anymore an artificial intelligence, but it has become a part of the real intelligence. And it would be very right to say that AI has become a part of everyday life. It is no longer like a spatial division which comes in as an artificial source. It helps in multifarious ways, be it research, be it education, be it gaming, be it media. I think the use of artificial intelligence has become absolutely indispensable. And going forward, I think the way AI is going, that is going to be the future. It is in the present, and the future will see more products of AI. And education really needs it because it helps in researches. It also helps in supporting the researches with information. The world is becoming a huge tank of information. So even as search engines, as deep tech, we need AI. So what human brain cannot do, sometimes AI is needed. Of course, again, I would not take away the credit that AI is also built by human brains, and therefore human brains are indispensable. So AI is coming in not to disrupt our lives, but it is coming in to support us. It has come in and made life much better, and it is also going ahead to make it even more better. And that's what we expect from AI. This type of summits are very, very important because sometimes there are many products and we just don't know what those products are. So it builds up awareness. It also tells us where AI is going, what will be its future, and it encourages the students to come forward and participate. Our youth are very intelligent, they are innovative, and I hope that many of them will become entrepreneurs and will take up AI as their core to be an entrepreneur developing AI tools. So that is how it is also important. And such summits is a platform not only for education and awareness, but also to bridge between the entrepreneurs, the aspiring students, and the VCs, and the technocrats, and also an opportunity for marketing them and taking it much beyond the borders of India. So I think it is very important to have such summits, and should not be limited only to India, but there should be, I think, program exchanges with international universities as well. As our Prime Minister has said, Mr. Modi, who has a very good vision. He is a futuristic person. He wants India to be the hub of AI, and he wants AI to go from India to the rest of the world. And therefore, I think the students play an important part, and so also the whole team of Dr. Utpal Chakraborty, who's taken it up as a mission, and of course his whole team. So I wish them good luck, and I'm sure that they will achieve what they're trying to do. It's a very, very benevolent approach towards developing a new technology that has come in. I won't say it is new, because it has always been there. We are only improving on it every day, adding up layers and layers and layers. And I hope that we will have an Indian Meta someday. So that's what I think I would look forward to.
How the world changes from analog to digital, digital to meta, and from meta to AI. I'm Subhashish Mazumdar. I have been in the industry of digital world for last 25 years plus. I am a postgraduate from IIM Ahmedabad and also worked with Hinduja Group, Tata Group, and now very much involved in this present VidyaAl ventures and along with the Media Group ventures. I'm also well linked to the education industry for mentoring. So today's AI situation is such that it has to be a supplement for both student and trainers, whether it's in an education platform or whether it's in a corporate platform. The VidyaAl is such a unique product which has come up with the bearers of the Indec AI with Mr. Sanjay and Dr. Utpal and the full team. It can do wonders because it gives a complete customization of the way we would like to see a session of a practical movement in a class, similarly in a corporate, what it can generate for the professors, what can generate for the students, similarly what it can generate for the trainers, then how you can archive, how we can keep a meta type. So those are the important features today, how to customize. People know that AI is all over the place today, but to ensure that AI's acceptance and usage is complemented by the customization is more important, because you have AIs right from the simple chat GPTs, from the areas of the meta, but we have to see and evolve, and that is why the brilliant things we have done and the group is done, and we invite the entire education groups across this country, and we are going global as well, where we can see how strongly VidyaAI's products, and we have a couple of more other products which can be used as a AI base for the meetings called Ultimate, the VidyaAI, that can be very useful. So wish everybody a big success, and we believe this has a long way to go as we start with a complete customization movement. Our government, I was recently there in Utkarsh, Odisha, where I heard PM Modi from a very close quarters, and the 3 words he said was edutech, AI, and the requirement of audio videos requirement across. So it becomes so much that at the topmost level of this country we are talking of that, and that gives enlightenment and delight to all of us to move in that direction with motivations.
Hi, myself Shubham Tiwari. So basically what we are building, we are solving 2 kind of problems. The first problem is that what happens in a classroom, if a student is studying, they are more focused on writing the notes, but they are not very much keen on what lecturer is speaking. So our target is to solve that problem by providing the lecture content in their phones, in their laptops. The second problem is that कभी generally ये होता है ना कि ये question बाहर से आ गया. So if we are capturing each and every lecture, we are also providing the important questions, MCQs and all those things. तो क्या होता है कि बच्चों का जो ये gap था वो भी हमारा fulfill हो रहा है. तो through VidyaAI we want कि हर बच्चे को वो content मिले जो कि उनको आगे बढ़ने में मदद करे. So this is all brief introduction about VidyaAI. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thought leadership in and operating in India almost 3 decades, and coming from Microsoft, IBM, and currently president and CTO for MB Software, and I'm very excited for this VidyaAI launch. I believe AI is a game changer that everybody knows, as you know, because the kind of excitement, especially with the introduction of chat GPT in the international market, it's every segment, across industry, everybody will be the beneficial. Be it healthcare, be it education, be it financial sector, because this is the things that I believe we are thinking about our everyday, day-to-day life, and this can help us to enhance our productivity, enhance our delivery capabilities, whatever the segment you talk about. Whether you talk about healthcare, there are a lot of drug predictions, all these things are happening. You do not need doctor to visit the patient, even the long distance. He can analyze the reasons of that particular things, and then he can prescribe, or it can be automatically provide the advisory. If you talk about the automotive industries, you think about the autonomous car. If you think about manufacturing industry, it's a automation that helps the plant life cycle management. It helps the predictive maintenance with respect to I can cut down my downtime. And if you can predict something, so we can mitigate a severe loss. Okay? So this kind of risk. If you talk about the retail industry, if you see the retail, if I can provide a customer personalized, buying pattern, that will help the customer in a lesser time to get the content. Similar for education, your VidyaAI is a life example. It helps the student for the kind of need, and it can do the gap analysis, it can do the SWOT analysis as per the student. It can provide them the adaptive learning experience. Similarly, grading capabilities. Similarly, I can do a summary of the entire my content. so that it can help me. So obviously, if you see the across the board, whether it's a industrialist, whether it's a consumer, everybody is beneficial for this new era of AI. Talk about the opportunity point of view. You have seen that lots of hyperscaler like Microsoft, AWS, Google, everybody is coming in big way. And the kind of investment they are actually doing, it's not less. And it is not restricted like earlier we used to see that it is restricted for North America. It is not like that. It's a common man's perfect, okay? And the market size is almost, we are heading for next 5 years, maybe $1.8 trillion, okay? And if you talk about every industry-wise, every industry will be beneficial. It's a 50 to 60 billion, every industry is actually having the potential to grow. So hence, I believe from the industry point of view, as an individual point of view, everybody will be beneficial from this. Thank you so much. If you have any query, I'm here, we can answer. Thank you so much.